Ooh, this one got a funky vibe. This one got a funky vibe. I'ma draw the line, bitch, you better not cross it. Every day I wake up and I get it cause I'm flossing. It's levels to my art, I just be Bob Rossin. Put them in the coffin, break them off it. Cause I'm dark just like a closet. Breathing gas like my name is caustic. I ain't caring what the fuck it cost it. Want it, I'ma cop it. Baby, I'ma bop it. Baby, I'ma pop it. Wish that I would stop it. They wish that I would stop it. I be causing nonsense. I be causing mayhem. Bitch, I'm about to break him. Bitch, I'm about to break him. Bitch, I'm about to play her. Bitch, I'm about to play him. I ain't got no real friends. Niggas always squilling. Bitches act like children. Lately been a villain. Suppress how I'm feeling. Try me, then I'm killing. Cook beats like I'm grilling. Hot just like a ceiling. Out the lot I'm peeling. Make it go skirt. She lifted up her skirt. I'ma fuck her, go berserk. I just hit it till she squirt. I be studying her body, feel just like a nurse. Said I feel just like a nerd. Cause the way I come through, I know I'm playing games. Came through with that style, bitch, I feel like Rick James, yeah. Shorty curvy like a vase. Told her sit it on my face. We can go back to my place, but you cannot be my bait. No, you tryna get me laced. I done broke up out the case. With the flow, I go insane. I just swerved into your lane. I'm gonna make the front page. I might come through with that K. Leave him with the fucking brace, Cause a youngin' been deadly. Cause a youngin' been ready. Shorty ride me like a Chevy. After that, she give me back. You know, sometimes this shit get heavy. Endless flows cause I'm a lefty. Chillin' with this bitch, they Betty. She just slurp me like spaghetti. Cooking up cause I be chefing. Man, who the fuck you testing? Looking like a blessing. Came through on that late night, just gotta undress it. Bitch, I'm fly just like a Betsons. Wrap them up just like a present. Bitch, get out my presence before I send you to the reverend. Before I send you to the reverend.
Before I send you to the reverend, I'm gonna teach your ass 11 motherfuckers. I can't done one on my scale. All right, we gonna listen to one more for the intro because I just got off work. I need to kind of fucking get some more vibey type of agreeable energies going on up in this piece. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and play one of my favorite songs on the motherfucking shit. Before we get into all these untitled songs, let's just go ahead and play Why Do I? One of my favorites. Make sure it's loading. This shit. Make sure it's loading. Yes, sir. Shout out to Drake's fucking first digital artwork. Every time. I'll let you know real quick before we play this. Every time I make a song underneath a certain type of vibe or category, that's how I have my shit categorized. I have 3 photos right now because I've never dropped the album. So everything that I've uploaded at this point has been a single. If you'll pay close attention whenever you listening to my music, every every song that has your photo as the background, as the thumbnail, is under a certain vibratory category. And then everyone that is the one that you see up top, like if you look where I'm sharing my screen right now at the very top where it's a different type of image but still the same picture, that's underneath that's underneath a different type of vibratory category. That's another type of thing that I got going on. Then I have one more fucking image that I use, and shout out to Nilo U Art. If y'all motherfuckers ain't following Nilo U, go follow Nilo U. He be dropping all type of dope ass artwork. This motherfucker's hella creative. So I have a hand drawn picture from him that's based on some shit that some images that I gave to him and shit like that. So he made me another fucking piece, and I use that for thumbnails for shit that's underneath a different type of vibratory category of how these songs make me feel and the type of vibration that I'll be trying to put into it and shit like that. So yeah, 1 a.m. live. It's actually 2:15 where I'm at right now. I just got off of work. I just got home and shit. So I'm gonna get into the right type of vibe and break this shit down as far as what I've been fucking pondering about all day, as far as what we need to break down on the internet and shit like that. I didn't know BandLab was a grade A studio. Shit be coming out good. Yeah, facts, bro. Like let's keep it 100. Like I don't feel no type of way about it. So y'all can be brutally honest with me. I think most of these older songs that I uploaded, majority of them are shit. Because I didn't have, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have the skills and the know-how that I have now with certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I've learned a lot and I've implemented it into my artistic approach and shit like that. And on top of that, now I know how to mix and master a lot better. And now I actually have like shit like good quality microphones and shit like that to actually be utilizing. So that helped out a lot. And Trey said, "Damn, you still at that job?" No, I just got a new job. I started like 2 days ago. But we gonna jam this song out real quick, and then we gonna get into this shit. He said, "Everyone cheeks when they start." Yeah, if you go back and listen to my first song, talk about some ass cheeks. I've always known how to rap. I've always known how to sing. You know what I'm saying? But as far as actually like putting it on the fucking beat and shit like that, and lining it up properly and stuff, like it was a little bit more complicated than I thought it was. Type shit. I just thought I was gonna be the goat at it immediately. You know. But yeah, let's jam it. That fucking liquor hitting tonight, boy. God damn. So yeah, we gonna jam this one song real quick. Yeah, that's not even the song that I picked. I picked Why Do I? Although that was a good song, Granite and Stone. You know what I'm saying? Granite and Stone, it was a good song, but this is the one that we was looking for. Why do I, baby? Why do I, baby? Why do I?
Why do I, baby? Why do I?
Hearts would never love the feeling.
Why do I, baby? Why do I? Why do I, baby? Why do I? I just wanna know why. Do I even care when I know I'm wasting time? Thinking about you, it be all that's on my mind. But it don't even matter cause you never see my shine. Yeah, you never see my shine, oh yeah. Tried to tell you I was different, but you never listened. Type to physicality, you can't tell the difference. Then you leave me in indifference. I ain't thinking of forgiveness, but when you come around, said I always get this feeling. Yeah, I always get this feeling like we were meant to be, like you were sent for me. Then you make me feel smoked like a centipede. I don't ever get how you got that power on me. All this back and forth, yeah, this shit be so exhausting. It's like you left my mind just crisscrossing. All this back and forth while you be flip-flopping. Lately I've been flossing, CEO be bossing, but still feel like a zombie. I still feel like a zombie, yeah. Like I'm walking with the dead. I ain't never slipping cause a youngin' got tread. Gotta keep momentum like I'm riding on a sled. But I just wanna know why you fucking with my head. It be hard to deal with all the shit that you done said. This shit be a game like you tryna get ahead. But you still make me rise like I'm using up some bread. Yeah, 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 like I'm using up some bread. Why do I, baby, why do I? 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 About your new guy, care about your new guy. Why do I, baby, why do I? If you're rolling with me, you know we can go high.
Wet my tongue with that liquor. Tongue with a little bit of that liquor. Okay, so now we actually gonna get into this shit. I just needed to wet my tongue a little bit, get a little bit of drink in my system, get a little bit of fucking loose up some tightness and shit like that. Let me get loose up in this bitch. Let me fucking get loose up in this bitch, and then it's over for y'all. Should we turn the lights off? I feel like it's glaring in my fucking face frame a little bit too much. Yeah. You gonna go with the light off. See what we looking like. Yeah, we looking pretty good. We looking pretty good with the light off. It's a little bit more comfortable to me. I like the darkness a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, bada bing, bada boom. Welcome back to the communication station with your boy, your esteemed host, Schwetzy in the building. Schwetzy! We about to get into this shit right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? So, today we're continuing the video that we dropped earlier about how to make the most out of life. You know what I'm saying? How to be more fulfilled, how to be more happy, whatever it is that you're trying to go for at the moment. Mostly we talking about fulfillment because a lot of y'all be empty inside, and that's what a lot of people be dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So what did I even title this bitch? That's the first thing I need to know. Look at my page. Detachment, nonchalant, and selfish energies. Yeah, we in the age of Aries now. Big shout out to Aries. Big shout out to the Aries energy. Big shout out to the one. Big shout out to the first house. Big shout out to Mars. You know what I'm saying? So we in the age of Aries now. So we gonna implement some of these energies to let y'all know how y'all can utilize these things in these coming fucking years, and however long we gonna be in the age of Aries. I don't know when the ages change and shit like that. I think it's like every 100 years or something like that. But we in the age of Aries now. So this is how you gonna make the most out of life when you dealing with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So first off, fuck man, I already forgot the title of the goddamn vid just by fucking getting into that. Okay, so first off, the first tip of the iceberg that we're getting into tonight is the detachment energy. You know what I'm saying? Because like I've broke down 100 times on this channel, with the mentalities that are put in place for y'all and the things that are created for y'all, as far as worldviews, talking points, whatever the fuck that you're into, and you think you being your own individual and you utilizing some form. Goddamn, I'm fucking getting the liquor hiccups now. So y'all pardon me. You know what I'm saying? I've only taken 2-3 shots since I've been home, so I'm feeling a little loose right now. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but we gonna continue to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, y'all be in an aspect a lot of the time where you have a lot of creative shit for you, and y'all think y'all be being individuals and shit like that. And not only that, a lot of people are expecting too much from the environment, shit like that, expecting too much out of people, expecting too much out of the environment, as far as you thinking that things are going to go better necessarily than they could. Either that, or you on the other side of it, everybody's lost in a polar shift. There ain't nobody out here who's acting on equilibrium. I can't find anyone in the world who's balanced. I can't find anyone in the world who do anything with any sort of equilibrium. Everybody look to me for the example of what that is, whether that be through the internet, whether that be people that I know and come across in real life. Y'all know anybody right now who know me in life, y'all know y'all motherfuckers be hitting me in my DMs. Straight up. Let's keep it real now. Let's keep it real now. Who else in the town of where we at right now? I'm not gonna say where we at right now because I don't want fucking random showing up and shit. But y'all know where we at right now. In real life, y'all always be the ones who be hitting me up and shit like that. Every time you got a problem, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be the ones who be hitting me up, even if you fucking hated on me or utilized me in some type of negative aspect in the past. You still be hitting me up trying to fucking, anytime you got a problem, trying to figure that shit out. Well, who you call? Who you call? Who is the only example in this fucking area of what's doing some shit? Me, motherfuckers. So let's keep it real. But let's get to God damn. That Bacardi will fucking whoop your ass, boy. But yeah, anyways, let's continue on. So like I said, y'all be too fixated on making shit be a certain way or expecting too much out of people. So like I said, you'll have situations. I need to turn the lights on now because I'm gonna scrape my fucking bowl while we doing this and shit. But yeah, so yeah, y'all be too reliant on people. Y'all be too expecting too much out of people and shit like that. So take this into consideration. You know what I'm saying? And I apologize. I'm kind of like fucking high energy bouncing around right now. Like I just got off my shift and stuff. The way that my energy works is it's all built on momentum. You know what I'm saying? So if I wake up early in the day and I don't do shit throughout the day, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do shit throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? But if I start building that momentum up and I start, like working a job or, y'all already know I've been up since early today, fucking recording and shit already. And then I went to work and then, you know what I'm saying? So I've got like a fucking big ass steamroller of momentum right now. So I'm kind of like fucking, all over the place at the moment. But forgive me for that. Just fast forward through the moments where I'm fucking acting retarded and shit like that, and find the wisdom and knowledge, because I'm gonna be dropping keys in this as always. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all will be so reliant on other people, especially in the social media aspect and shit like that. Like, and this be a big problem for individuals, especially females and shit like that. Uh, but people in general too. Like, this is the thing. Nobody know how to develop a relationship no more. Nobody even know what a relationship is, because the examples that y'all have in front of y'all's face as far as what a relationship is or what a healthy relationship look like be the most flunked out shit ever. It's always a situation where uh you basing your idea of what a relationship or what a good relationship or partnership is based upon some shit that you've seen in a movie, or some romanticized version of what love is, or some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So therefore you'll be expecting too much. And the way that they put such an importance and a prevalence on social media nowadays, girls be really weird with this shit. Like, I'm sure guys do it too, you know what I'm saying? But majority of the time it be chicks. You get what I'm saying? And this is something y'all need to understand too. Not just because somebody want to fuck on you, or just because somebody want to give you attention at the moment, don't necessarily mean that they like you. You get what I'm saying? So y'all be taking shit too deep when it comes to certain individuals, as far as just because a certain person is giving you attention and shit like that at the moment. Like, now you willing to cut off your whole roster and shit like that, just because of this one certain individual that is showing you this attention at the moment, right? And then it'll come to a situation where you're dealing with a individual like me, who is actually a genuine person and shit like that, and actually have genuine intentions and shit like that, and you will shut a motherfucker down or disregard them and what they could be bringing to the table and offering you to perpetuate whatever dream and imagination that you have, as far as what you've romanticized, as far as what you think love and appreciation and value should look like, utilizing the Venus energies and shit like that, based upon what you've seen throughout movies, based upon that high school sweetheart love story in your hometown, where these two individuals was dating all the way through fucking middle school and high school and shit, and then they end up getting married and having a bunch of kids and shit like that after high school was over and stuff like that. But what you guys don't know, and what y'all don't take into consideration, is the level of happiness that these people have, because that's going to be your true, that's what life is truly about. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people will try to correlate it more so towards like fucking financial gain, or a lot of people will try to correlate it towards the people who love you and the people who support you and shit like that. But here's the thing, man. If you have a bunch of people who are supporting you, but they're doing it in a insufficient manner, and they're doing it in the incorrect type of way for you, you get what I'm saying? You personally, you know what type of support you need. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people be giving giving support to individuals in the wrong type of aspect, and y'all be so fucked up that you're willing to accept everything. You get what I'm saying? Man, I just dropped a big ass piece of fucking resin. I don't want to step on that shit. I got white socks on, bro. Ooh. Yeah, that shit cannot just be lingering in my floor and shit. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all will put people on fucking pedestals and on high horses based upon some shit, if they're playing out the right type of characteristics and shit like that for you at the moment. But like I said, at the end of the day, everybody know what's right and wrong for them. So a lot of times we be having situations where people be playing out incorrect levels of support, or detriment levels of support and shit like that, or just playing it out to a really small degree. But based upon what society puts as far as important to you and shit like that, you will change your entire you will change your entire way of practicalizing what it is you feel like you need at the moment, based upon society and based upon how you're supposed to view it. So therefore it's like you kind of like, people will even give you energies, like when somebody is supporting you in a certain type of way, people will even give you energies of like you being ungrateful at the moment or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When it's not really about that. It's just you knowing yourself and knowing that this is not the type of support that you need at the moment. And this isn't nothing that's going to develop anything beyond just us being fucking brother and sister, or us just being fucking associates in that type of way. you supporting me from a distance or some shit like that, or you're supporting me in this one type of way and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And all support is good. Don't get me wrong, for the most part, unless you just got a bunch of flunked out ass people around you and you're just fucking all fucked up in general anyways, and you doing a bunch of stupid shit and stuff like that, and people are trying to coerce you into doing more dumb shit and land your ass in jail and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So be aware of that as well, because people, you know what I'm saying, people will support any type of dumbass shit depending upon who you are. You know what I'm saying? People like me don't really get support like that, so people like me don't really give a fuck about it, and that's when the true support comes in and shit like that. But that's into the detachment aspect of what we're talking about tonight. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people will be caught up in trying to get people to react and respond in certain ways, or trying to get people to do certain things for them because they know that that would be good for them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you can't, you know what I'm saying? And now look, this might sound negative to a lot of y'all. You get what I'm saying? This might sound really negative to a lot of y'all, but for real in life, like the best thing that you can do is kind of have like a cynical approach to everything. You get what I'm saying? Don't expect anything from anyone. Be detached from the outcome. Be detached from expecting them to give you any type of support or any type of love or any type of positivity. You get what I'm saying? Expect them to fuck over on you. Expect them to be ain't shit individuals. Expect them to be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever type of negative shit that you want to come up with your brain. Expect them to be on that type of time, because let's not get it fucked up. Let's observe life and be real with the shit. 9 times out of 10, people just be ain't shit at the end of the day anyways. You get what I'm saying? So the cynical approach is going to give you a more ease of accessing your life by default, just because most individuals already ain't shit. You get what I'm saying? So utilize the cynical approach. That way you can cater more to your emotional state. You get what I'm saying? That way you're not feeling some type of way anytime somebody does you wrong, because you was expecting more from them. You was expecting them to react and respond in this certain type of way. And this is the thing too. Like a lot of people will sit here and tell you like, oh yeah, actions speak a lot louder than words and shit. I only go based on your actions. I only go based on this or that. You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. People can fucking act real good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can act holier than thou, can act this type of way, that type of way, and show you characteristics of good, positive things, or treating you good or whatever, up until the moment that they get what they want. You get what I'm saying? Especially if it's a person who is like heavily acting out in masculine energies. That's what y'all need to understand. The masculine energy is that provider, hunter-gatherer type of fucking energy. You get what I'm saying? So when we talking about like tribally and shit like that, the way that the masculine energy is being correlated for these past few thousand years and stuff like that, based on what was going on in the tribal situations and shit like that. And that's probably not even what was actually going on. That's just what somebody came up with as far as what was going on to make y'all feel like y'all need to go out and fucking go out and hunt and provide for the fucking society and shit like that. As far as these were like the early stages of programming people to go and get jobs and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, just take that into consideration when we going through life and shit like that. Like it's not all about what y'all think it's about. Y'all need to have detachment. Start utilizing your discernment. Don't give a fuck whether someone do you wrong or do you good. And when they start showing you characteristics that you might can agree to or might be beneficial to you in some type of way or some shit like that, don't start getting all excited and thinking, oh yeah, like I finally found them. I finally found my person and shit. Like I finally found somebody who's going to be good to me. Because the moment you get into that type of energy is the moment that it makes it more complicated for you. And it's the exact same moment that shit develop in a type of way to prove you like, yep, you shouldn't have got too excited about that. Like, yep, this was an ain't shit ass individual. They just knew how to act real good. And like I said, they've placed such an importance on social media that you guys will disregard all type of common sense, and you'll disregard all type of actually being able to observe a situation in its totality. They've made people so comfortable with being alone and being on the internet and shit like that. And this is the problem too. Like y'all don't even really truly know how to be alone. 9 times out of 10, y'all be afraid to be alone and shit like that. Y'all just be to yourself, but at the same time, you're still like you still got to reach out to 100 people on social media throughout the day and shit like that, and help people correlate your thoughts and feelings and shit like that instead of doing it for yourself. So yeah, it'll be a situation now based on the prevalence that they've put on social media. A lot of people will not even meet you in real life, especially if we're talking about a guy who is like interested in a female or something like that. You get what I'm saying? And you've never met her in real life before. You only met her over the internet. You get what I'm saying? Females will want to sit here and talk for 100 months on the phone. Females will want to sit here and talk for 100 months on the phone. And I'm sure guys do the same shit. Y'all motherfuckers want to talk 100 years on the phone without ever even meeting a person in real life. And by the time that you actually do meet them, if you ever even do meet them in real life, you know what I'm saying? It's a huge fucking letdown as time and experience goes on, because you're seeing like, okay, this person isn't exactly who they portrayed themselves to be over social media. You get what I'm saying? And plus there's all type of variables that go into it whenever we're dealing with someone across social media too. You know what I'm saying? Like you might interpret what they're saying in a different way than what they meant it. Or you know what I'm saying? Like they might have been trying to put emphasis on certain words, utilizing their dialect and their fucking emphatics and their language and linguistics and shit like that, but you took it in a whole different type of way. You get what I'm saying? So there's all type of misunderstandings that can happen across phone to phone and shit like that. But y'all be so dependent upon the characteristics that somebody is showing you right now, you know what I'm saying, through the phone, that you're not really seeing the full picture of it. You get what I'm saying? So it always come to a situation where you gonna cut off a genuine individual, you get what I'm saying, and then you're gonna go and navigate with this fuck ass individual for the moment just because they could show you certain things that you liked or made you feel some type of way at the moment. You get what I'm saying? And then you end up having to cut them off, or they end up cutting you off, or they end up fucking on you and get what they want and then they're gone. You know what I'm saying? Or they end up sucking you for all your money and all your energy and then they're gone. You know what I'm saying? Situations like that. And that's why y'all be struggling so much when it come into the relationship aspect of dealing with life. You get what I'm saying? So just be detached. Don't expect the motherfucker to fuck over on you. Expect the person to be ain't shit until they actually in real life are showing you characteristics to show you that they're actually not like that. And this is where you need your clarity and your discernment and your emotional intelligence, because when you're dealing with individuals like this, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people can even act good in real life beyond having the guise of the phone and that filtering system to work through to protect them from their true image and shit like that. Even in real life, sometimes people can show you shit that make them appear a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But the more time that you spend around them, you're going to see more of who they really are and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're, like I said, if you utilize your discernment, emotional intelligence, foresight, shit like that, when you're dealing with an individual like that and you actually have true clarity and true awareness and true emotional intelligence and shit like that, you're going to see it immediately. So it's not even going to be a situation where you have to wait for things to play out. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, just fucking look at reality. You know what I'm saying? Look at reality. You know what I'm saying? When have you ever seen, like, it shit kill me with y'all, bro. The shit literally kill me with y'all with these fucking, with the way that the internet is now. Like, who the fuck? And look, I know Match.com can sit here and claim that it's made so many people get married and fucking find their soulmate and all this other shit. Who the fuck do you know who's met on goddamn Match.com? Who the fuck do you know who actually has a good relationship who met on Tinder and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Who do you know who met on the internet who actually have a fucking good relationship with somebody like that? You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I know it happens, because a lot of time the people who is really like good for us and really there for us and really like our true family like that, a lot of times we are forced to connect with them through the internet, because a lot of times we don't be in the same space and location as far as physically and shit like that. So I know it do play out like that sometimes based on personal experience and stuff. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Don't get lost into what a motherfucker is showing you on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like, find real people like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, my camera quality is shitty right now. I'm fucking just got off work. I'm in my jammies right now, like prepared to go to bed. Yet I'm still doing my thing. Yet I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I come on here and I show y'all old ass videos of me from fucking 2000 and goddamn 11 and shit, of me fucking making YouTube videos and shit. I show y'all my personality. I show y'all who the fuck I am. You get what I'm saying? Find people who's like that. Find people who ain't afraid to be embarrassed, viewed in a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? Always keep it real and shit like that. Find individuals like that, but be detached. Don't be expecting this person to be there for you like that. Don't be expecting certain things out of this person, because ain't nobody got to do shit for you at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers be expecting too much and thinking that people got to do certain things for you just because they in the same environment as you at the moment and shit like that. No. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got to do shit for you. But that's the detachment part of it. Now, being nonchalant about it. You get what I'm saying? The nonchalant energies. Let's get into that. You get what I'm saying? This is being unbothered by things, even if they may appear a certain way, or even if they may actually make you feel some type of way. You get what I'm saying? The nonchalant energy. Always give off the energy. Always give off the body language like you don't give a fuck about that. And if you do your detachment in the right aspect, you're not going to give a fuck about it. So it's not going to be a challenge whenever you get into this type of aspect. You get what I'm saying? But keep in mind, based on my video about how to know when you're in someone else's world, by default, anytime we're interacting with another individual, we're going to be in an aspect of their world. And what y'all need to understand is every communication, every moment that you relate, every talking point that you have, every conversationalism, linguistics that you have with this individual is going to be more opportunities for them to either step into your world or you to step more into their world. You get what I'm saying? So therefore, y'all need to take this into consideration. Certain things will happen in life and throughout your experiences that are going to be bait for you to step more into their world and step more outside of your world, step more outside of your chakras, step more outside of your mentality and step into their world and how they develop things and how they correlate their mentality and emotions and how they want things to go at the current moment. You get what I'm saying? So pay very close attention to how people are conversating with you. What's good, Tribal? Pay very close attention to how people are conversating with you, because this is what y'all need to realize. The shit happen in the most disguised ways. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, a person will come along and you just been in the environment doing your thing, right? And this is where the internal strength comes in. So pay close attention. You'll be going throughout the environment just doing your thing, right? And then all of a sudden you'll have somebody within that environment who will be like, oh yeah, we fuck with Schwetzel. He's pretty much like the male version of me, or we fuck with Schwetzel. He's just like me, or some shit like that. Pay close attention. Don't react and respond to this shit. Don't take the bait. You get what I'm saying? These situations right here is more trying to get you to step into their world and correlate and do things how they do them within these situations, whether that be working a job, whether that be whatever. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? You're still being lesser of yourself and stepping more into their world, because by default, whenever y'all are talking and shit like that, you're already interacting with their world by default in the first place. So the more that they give these little bait tactics to you and start to talk to you in certain ways and try to get you to react and respond to the shit, is the more that they're trying to like suck you into their world, so that whenever you're acting out in this environment and you're acting out on certain energies and utilizing certain tools in the environment and shit like that, now you're going to do it more along their way and shit like that. And that's what people be wanting a lot of the time. People want shit to be a certain way. Like, people like to have control. Like, hey, y'all know this. Y'all extremely humanistic type of motherfuckers who don't know how to let go and just go with the flow and still be utilizing balance with it and still be doing what you need to do. That way you can have control of the things that you meant to have control over and shit like that. Like, yeah, y'all extreme human motherfuckers know, like, y'all love some goddamn control. Especially a lot of females that I've dealt with personally. Y'all motherfuckers know y'all like to control shit a lot of the time. And you'll gauge somebody and see how far you can go with them, because a lot of people in general nowadays are like master manipulators. Yeah, and y'all need to realize this shit. So people will gauge you as far as how far they can go with you and what they can do with you in certain situations based on your reaction and response to whatever they're presenting to you at the moment. So like I said, they'll say some shit like, yeah, we fuck with Schwetzel, like he basically like the female version of me, or yeah, we fuck with Schwetzel, he do shit how I do it and shit like that. Like I've been a person who been at this job for the longest. Like we fuck with Schwetzel, he just started 2 days ago, but he do shit how I do it and stuff like that. Like I said, pay very close attention. Don't give that shit no response. Don't give that shit none of your energy and none of your attention. You get what I'm saying? Because that's trying to drag you more into an aspect of being seen like another individual. You get what I'm saying? When you're supposed to be your own individual. And now we're in the age of Aries, so you need to even more so be acting out in energies of being your own unique individual and shit like that. And instead of getting wrapped up into shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So we're all up under this influence right now. So people are going to be people who are not aware and who are doing shit and trying to like still be on that Aquarian type of energy, humanitarian, bringing people together, peace bringer type of energy. They're still late. Like they're still lagging behind. These people are still operating on old and outdated systems, old and outdated mentalities and ways of viewing the world and shit like that. So these motherfuckers are like a few shifts behind. You get what I'm saying? Because these are the same motherfuckers who still be operating on like religious paradigms. These are the same type of individuals who still be operating on certain societal worldviews and the way that shit has been for a long ass time. You get what I'm saying? So these people are still a few shifts behind. So you're already caught up. You know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you watch this channel, especially if you watch certain other channels. And I'm not going to sit here and name every fucking YouTuber that I fuck with right now, because we kind of in the mode right now. But you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? If you on this type of tip, you already caught up. You're in the age of Aries type of energy at the moment. You're on the individualistic type of path. You get what I'm saying? So people will still be in that Aquarian type of energy, humanitarian, trying to bring people together, but it's always done in the wrong type of way. It's always done in a negative type of aspect. You get what I'm saying? So it'd be more so that they can control the environment with their individual energies. And 9 times out of 10, they don't even know that they're doing that, because we're up under that influence now. So everyone is kind of being forced to play out these certain type of characteristics. You get what I'm saying? But these people who are still operating on those old systems will be utilizing the new energy, but it'll be an extreme narky and manipulation type of aspects, to the point where they trying to just control that environment and control it in the way that they've always done it and shit like that, and what they think is efficient. And a lot of these people be ignorant and shit like that, and not open-minded to new ways of doing things and shit like that. So the moment that you come into this environment, and you might even have a more practical, more efficient way of going about certain things, you get what I'm saying? But an individual will be like, no, you need to do it this way. You get what I'm saying? No, you need to do it like this. No, you need to be doing it. You get what I'm saying? Just pay attention. It's very subtle things like that. So it's either a situation where you just be like, yeah, whatever, and fucking kind of, say whatever to them for the moment, or you completely ignore it and disregard it entirely. Because this is the way. There's 2 ways that you can go about this shit. You can either make internal agreements with yourself, even if you outwardly maybe agree to some shit, or just say like, yeah, whatever, okay type shit. Even if you outwardly agree to certain things, you need to have the internal strength, therefore, to be able to set up certain terms and agreements within yourself. That way, you know what you're doing in these environments, and you know the energies that you're dealing with within these environments. This is where your clarity, your discernment, your emotional intelligence, your intelligence of energies in general comes into play, because therefore you can utilize this shit to correct yourself internally. That way, that whatever is going on in your environment, whatever you're experiencing in the 3rd dimension at the moment, you can have the internal strength and the clarity within yourself to be able to separate yourself from that internally. That way your external environment can move more sufficiently, and you can move through it as being an individual in your own energy in a more sufficient manner. That way you're not experiencing the detriment that comes with agreeing to certain terms and conditions outwardly and shit like that. Because this is where a lot of y'all get it fucked up. Y'all will agree to some shit outwardly and internally, because you're so caught up in the influence, you don't know how to separate yourself and show yourself, like reflect back to yourself like who you really are, and be like, no, like we don't really fuck with that. We don't, that's not really us. Like that's not something that we necessarily agree with or we're trying to do at the moment. You get what I'm saying? You can outwardly and inwardly do the same thing. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all be stuck in an aspect right now where y'all be externally and internally agreeing to some shit. You get what I'm saying? As far as energetically, as far as terms and conditions, as far as esoteric contracts that make you start to react and respond and act out in characteristics that you don't even agree with. So now you feel like you're out of control of your own self whenever you're moving through these environments. And that's why working the job is such a burden to you. And don't get it wrong, at the end of the day, slavery is still slavery. You know what I'm saying? But we can make this shit better and shit like that. We can make it a little bit easier when we going through these situations. We can know what we doing and we can know what we using these things for when we're in these environments and shit like that. That's the most important thing. We need to know what the fuck we doing in these environments. We don't need to be letting these environments dictate us and what the fuck we think we got going on at the moment. We need to know what we doing on our own time. That way, when we step into these environments, we can operate it in a more sufficient manner. This is how you actually get the most out of life. You get what I'm saying? And don't y'all fucking get lost right now. Don't y'all get lost watching my channel and thinking that when I'm sitting here talking about getting the most out of life, just because you go and start acting out in certain ways and certain characteristics as far as what I'm talking about, when you step into work, don't think that you're going to be the next manager at your job. Don't think that you're going to start getting paid more and start getting raises out of nowhere and start getting a whole bunch of financial accumulation. Like, yeah, it comes with it in time. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about energetically. We're talking about internally getting the most out of life. That way you have the internal currency to be able to actually experience the things that you're feeling like you're lacking at the moment, as far as getting a house, getting your money together, getting this and that, and so forth and so on, as far as materialistic shit that y'all always be worried about because y'all motherfuckers can't see shit but what's in front of your face at the moment. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all be fucking predicated and worried about, predicate all your shit towards, correlate all your energies towards money, some type of material gain, some type of image and status that you can be seen in and shit like that. Because y'all motherfuckers don't see nothing besides what's in front of y'all's own two eyes. Y'all don't have the ears to see and shit like that. You don't have the internal emotional intelligence to actually see what's going on and the morals and values and principles to actually dictate what is actually important in life, because that's where y'all be missing on. That's why it's so confusing and it's such a far out alienistic concept to majority of people, majority of sheep people in this life, of how a person could even get rich or how a person could come from nothing to something. You get what I'm saying? That's why it don't make sense, because y'all will always be in an aspect of thinking like, how did this person work this job and how was he able to pay all his bills but still make enough money to invest in these certain things to where this could be something that he could make a lot of money off of? How was he able to invest in all the studio time and shit like that? And da. No, motherfuckers wasn't putting importance on the money of it. You get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers wasn't putting so much importance of having some material shit or even being seen as the fucking greatest rapper alive or whatever in a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? Majority of these motherfuckers who be rappers now and shit, they don't even give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists, they don't even give a fuck about that these days. You know what I'm saying? So that just go to show you. That's why it's so alienistic. That's why it's a concept you can't understand, especially when somebody come into wealth when they're really young, like the next upcoming rapper, 16, 17 years old and shit like that. And they've already got fucking diamond rose colored, rose gold fucking crusted chains on their fucking neck and shit. And you sitting back wondering how the fuck this motherfucker was working at McDonald's a year and a half ago. How the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, it shit just don't make no sense to y'all. That's why it's an alienistic concept to you, because they're operating outside of the paradigm of what is materialistic and what is material and maternal to you, as far as comfort and as far as something that you can nurture in reality and shit like that. Y'all don't be putting precedence and importance on y'all's dreams and goals and shit like that. Y'all don't be putting value into y'allselves and utilizing your energies in the correct type of aspect. That's the reason why y'all dealing with this shit. You get what I'm saying? That's the reason why y'all don't understand. You get what I'm saying? Now let's look. Like I said, nonchalantness. Now being selfish within these energies. You get what I'm saying? You need to be yourself. We're in the age of Aquarius, like I told, or we're in the age of Aries. Sorry, pardon my French. We're in the age of Aries, like I told y'all. So now we're on a individualistic. We're on Mars type of energies. We're on Aries type of energies. First house, individual type of energies. You get what I'm saying? So now is the time where you need to be extra selfish. Now is the time where you need to do things how the fuck you do them, and not worry about what somebody else is telling you how it should be done, or how shit should be correlated, or how you should construct this or that. You get what I'm saying? Now is the time when you need to get to your own individual self and figure out your own individual expression. You get what I'm saying? That's more dealing with Leo energies. You get what I'm saying? But it's still fire. You get what I'm saying? So individuality, your individual expression, your individual. You get what I'm saying? That this is the time for that. So y'all need to be more selfish in the aspect of not like fucking people over just to get what you want and shit all the time, but more so in the aspect of self-governing type of energies. That's what I get from this self-governing type of energies. That's what we need to be on, as far as how we're correlating our mentality, how we're correlating our thoughts and feelings, how we're correlating and reflecting that in our environment and what we're experiencing at the moment. That's going to give y'all a lot more ease of access as well. And this is based on experience. This isn't based on some shit that I'm just making up. We just stepped into these energies and I'm already experiencing them to the fullest degree. So y'all need to understand that when a motherfucker like Schwetz get on this bitch and start telling y'all shit like this, y'all motherfuckers need to pay attention, because this is what's going to make life easier for y'all. And look, I know y'all are humans. Y'all always be looking for the shortcut. Y'all always be looking for the easy way out. It's not about that. This shit is hard, way hard before it gets easy. That's another thing that y'all need to understand. If you're going to be a fucking spiritual person and you're going to be into spirituality and shit like that, you need to understand this shit gets way fucking harder before it gets easy. Okay? So y'all need to understand that. You got to figure out and know what the fuck you doing before we start actually doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know what the fuck you doing. You get what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people will put it in an aspect of incorrectness as far as fucking thinking that you being rude and mean to individuals and shit like that. Like, no, you don't necessarily need to be mean and rude to people and shit like that, but you need to be on some individual shit. Even if it comes down to some confrontational type of energies. And this is the thing too. I notice a lot of y'all be afraid of fucking confrontation and shit like that. Just try it out. Genuinely try it out. Start speaking how you feel about situations. Like when a motherfucker do something to you or say something to you that you don't really fuck with. Start testing it out, bro. Genuinely start testing it out. Now that don't mean go be a crash dummy and start confronting every motherfucker who look at you the wrong type of way. No, just start testing it out. The people that you might be intimidated by or afraid of, start telling these motherfuckers how you feel and see how these motherfuckers get down or lay down. You get what I'm saying? Or see how these motherfuckers ain't really, they just all talk and shit like that. Pay attention. Motherfuckers is weak as shit out here. For the most part. Now don't get it fucked up. Don't. Ooh. Man, that Bacardi's hitting nasty tonight. But yeah, don't get it fucked up though. Don't think, you know what I'm saying? Don't think that everybody's sweet and shit like that. Like, no, it ain't necessarily like that. Like, it's certain motherfuckers who will bop you upside your head or fucking shoot up your mama's house or some shit if you start talking crazy outside your neck and shit. But just keep everything in the right type of aspect. Know what you're doing. Learn how to read people. And this goes back into the shit that I was talking about earlier. Learn more about how to understand yourself and shit like that. Learn more about your astrology and where it plays out in your body and shit like that, and where you created certain organs at and shit like that. Pay very fucking close attention, because the more that you get into a mode of that and understand yourself more, you're going to be able to read and perceive people and what they got going on a lot easier. You're going to be able to learn and perceive these characters. All these characters that I be talking about and breaking down to y'all, y'all going to be able to see these motherfuckers too. Y'all going to be able to see the atmosphere and the environment that's created based on how people are reacting and responding to these things. You're going to be able to see how motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And if you're a person who's been into this as long as I have and you don't at this point, you probably just a retarded motherfucker. Like, I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little tipsy right now. I can't fucking give y'all that much grace right now. Like, y'all motherfuckers probably just retarded too. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about being a spiritual adult, taking accountability for your shit internally. You know what I'm saying? That way, you know when you're going too far in situations. That way you know when you're showing your ass in certain situations. But yeah, we'll get right back into this in the morning. I'm going to lay down. I'm finally starting to fucking wind down. It's been a fucking long day. I've fucking been on a momentum shift for this whole fucking day and shit. I'm finally starting to wind down. I can feel it a little bit starting to get to me and shit. So we're going to continue this in the morning whenever I wake up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So this has been already about an hour. I mean, I can only name a couple people who can do it like Schwetz, bro. But no, but at the end of the day, can't nobody do it like Schwetz do it. You get what I'm saying? That's no breaks. The only breaks I took was to fucking hit my Nick sticks and hit the motherfucking goddamn hit that motherfucking liquor bottle a couple times. It's a full hour breakdown, pretty much. And the other breakdown was 2 hours, even though we started getting on tangents and started talking about weird shit like video games and fucking shit that I was into whenever I was a kid and stuff. But it all played into it. It all played into it. So yeah, anybody on IG, come and check it out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We got the fucking we using IG as a facilitator to get motherfuckers over onto the YouTube side more. You know what I'm saying? So this is like the shy version of it, or the short version of it. Full clips, everything is gonna be on YouTube. You're gonna see everything in its full totality a lot better on YouTube. So yeah, but yeah, once again, shout out to everybody who's been donating. Shout out to everybody who's in my DMs asking for consultations and tarot card readings. I appreciate every one of y'all. Y'all been fucking looking out tough for real. So yeah, shout out to everybody. We gonna put all our shit in the description again. That way y'all can motherfuckers can hit us up if y'all need me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go to bed. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for everybody who stopped by. I'm a little drunk now. I'm gonna watch some Rick and Morty and go to sleep. What y'all think about it? Fuck it. I don't care what y'all think about it. It's Schwetz in the building. Peace, motherfuckers. Peace,